guys, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to talk about Kubernetes pod overview. So we talk about Kubernetes pod overview in our series of Kubernetes for beginners. So inside the pod, so let's deep dive inside the pod and let's see exactly what is going on inside the pod, for example. So inside the pod we have containers, right? Inside the pod we have containers. Containers are the main component inside the pod. They encapsulate the application or process you want to run. Each container runs a specific task or part of your application within the pod. So inside the pod, you have a container, right? Inside the core, you have the container, and inside the container, you have the application, and every single container is there to serve a specific purpose. So we say that every single container is there to serve a specific business logic, for example, right? The container inside the pod are like a different part of the car, such as the engine, the wheel, the seat. Just imagine you have a car, you have the engine, wheel, seat, chassis, transmissions, right? And containers are just like that. So inside. So then the next element that we have inside the pod is a volume. So inside the pod, we have the container, then we have the volume inside the pod. And volume are like storage compartment attached to the pod. They allow container within the pod to share data across the file. So we have volume, and this volume allow container to share data in between them. Imagine that you have a pod with 2 containers or 3 containers. You can have a volume there and share the same volume among all those pods. So actually those 3 containers located inside your pod can actually use the same volume, right? They can actually share file and or directory using that specific volume, right? Now, and also simple language volume are like compartment within your car when you can store items like luggages, groceries, right? Just imagine that like the boot of the car, right? Or where you can store stuff. So that's volume. So another element that we have inside the pod is like a networking namespace, right? We have the networking namespace. So each pod has its own network namespace, which provide isolation and ensure that the container within the pod can communicate each other. Container within the pod share the same network resources, interface IP address, right? So which is beautiful. The network namespace is like a road system, right? Each car has its own path to travel, but the car can communicate each other. So just to overall what we just said, inside the pod you have 3 main components. You have the container or containers. You can have multiple containers. We have the volume inside the pod, so containers can share that volume. And then we have the network inside the pod. So those are the 3 elements that make the pod: container, network, and volume. I hope you like the video. See you on the next video.